Hi, I am Jyoti sir. Today we will discuss about ICSE math question pattern and syllabus. Now already you have given class 9, class 9 exam. So easily you can understand that the question pattern of class 10 and 9 are same. That is 80 marks is theory and 20 marks is project. Now in 80 marks theory, 40 is compulsory and 40 is optional. Now let us talk about the syllabus. Now class 10 syllabus is totally different than class 9 syllabus. But whatever you have learned in class 9 will help you a lot in class 10. But chapter wise if you think, then there is no similarity between class 10 syllabus and 9. Like GST is there in class 10, banking is there, share and dividend is there, factorization is there, matrix is there, locus is there, similarity is there, probability, then trigonometric ratios are there like 0, 45, 60, 90, this value you have learned. But other than that, from 0 to 90 there are more values. In this class 10 you will learn how to calculate. So please follow my classes. I will try to make each and every chapter easy to you. So today we will talk about banking. It is the second chapter of class 10 syllabus. So before starting banking, let me tell you that previous syllabus in banking there were fixed deposit transaction, then passbook transaction, recurring deposit. But in your syllabus, that is 2020-21 syllabus, only recurring deposit is there. So what is recurring deposit? In order to understand, let us go little back and understand little history of bank. Now everybody you know about bank, but in the previous day, bank were very small amount of banks were there, and they used to deal to the corporate business person, or I will tell rather that zamindar or rich people, where money does not matter anything, but they want a security. So their interest also does not matter. For some businessmen may it matter, but actual priority was on security. So their calculation and the interest calculation was also very easy. For example, simple interest calculation, SI is equals to P into R into T by 100. So here principal is the amount given by the customer, R is the rate, T is the time, this one, T is the time which the customer is giving the bank for which the rate is decided, and then the amount is P plus I. Now this calculation is very easy because here the principal amount means the total amount given by the customer to the bank, and that's why the bank is giving the rate according to the time. But nowadays there are numerous number of banks, and each and every bank want to approach the common people. Different levels of people are there. So here, if the bank keep the same concept, now also this concept is there, but they have done a little change in this concept, and they made another interest formula, which is I is equals to P into R into N into N plus 1 by 2 into 12, and R is divided by 100. Now what is the difference between this and this interest? We will talk. So let me rub it. Now you see, this principal amount is the total amount given by the customer, but for the common people it seems to be a problem. So what the bank did, bank will take the full amount, the full principal bank will take, but bank has divided this principal with time. That is, they have changed the year into month, and they have divided this total principal into monthly slab so that it will be easy to the customer. So this principal is the monthly slab principal, where rate is the same rate. Now since this principal is the monthly principal, so here the time cannot be calculated as this way, as this easy way. How they will calculate the time? Now this calculation of the time is the addition of the month, how many months you are giving the principal this amount, that many month they will add it, and the addition of n number is equals to n into n plus 1 by 2. So here n into n plus 2 is the addition of the month, but you know the bank does not give interest on month, but they give interest in year, that is annually they give interest. So you have to change the month into year. So that's why we are dividing with 12. So as this calculation is in month and this principal is the monthly principal, not the total principal, so the amount will change. So the maturity value is what? The maturity value or the amount is n into p, that is the number of month, into principal plus this interest. So if you think in a different way, conceptually this one and this one are the same calculation, but since here the principal is taken at a time, so the calculation is easy and the time is in year. But here since the principal is taken month-wise, so we are adding the month and then we are changing it into year. And since this is monthly principal, therefore we have to do n into p plus I. So you can understand it clearly. So this is very, very important to understand it. Now if you see this formula, what you will see? Interest 1, principal 2, rate 3, n 4. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and maturity value 5. There are 5 variables are there. Now let us come to the question pattern. How you will face question or how the question may come in the exam. Now this is the formula. There are no other formulas are there in this chapter. So there are 5 variables. So you know that since there is a 2 equation, or if I consider this one as a 1 equation, then among these 4, any 3 will be given in your question and you have to find out the 4th one. It may be that this one and this one is given, you have to find this one, or the rate is given, n is given, you have to find the p. So like this way anything may be given and among these variable you have to find any other thing. But only one problem is that if in question they tell you to calculate n, then don't get confused, because your sum will be big but not hard. It will come a quadratic equation. You will solve this quadratic equation by Sridhar Acharya or by midterm factor and you will get your answer. Other than that, whatever the question will come, only they will tell you either to find any of the variable by giving other 4 or 5 variables according to the question. But one thing is that you have to read the question nicely and you have to understand that what is the principal amount, what is the maturity amount, because there is a lot of confusion is there among the student, is that they don't understand that the principal and this maturity value and the interest, these are the 3 confusing part. So maturity value consists of principal and interest, where interest only consists of the principal. So here you read the question nicely so that you can answer it correctly, and only you remember this formula and how it is coming, how the changes are done from time to this time and principal, because the concept wise each and everything is same. Only since it is principal is taken at a time, so the calculation is easy, where this principal is taken in a slab of months, so that's why it is only this calculation is added. Otherwise conceptually both the things are same. If you like my class, then please subscribe my channel so that you should get more notification of the other classes, and also share it and please like it. And in the link I will give you the questions and solve answers also, and note also. Please collect it. Thank you.